everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Lady Spitfire here. So I'm going to do a getting to know me tag. I already did one and I didn't feel it was good enough, so I did like a slideshow of little replies to the questions. So I'm just going to read the questions. So the first one is, why am I called Lady Spitfire? Why did I pick that name? So to answer that question, I really love anything to do with vintage, vintage aircraft and vintage cars. And I just thought it's something that really rolls off the tongue. So I'm going to mark it myself as that. And it's different as well. No one else had a name like that, because before I started my channel, I did a lot of research into different names. So originally I was Vintage Forces WAG. So in the UK, WAG is like, a footballer's wife or something like that. And I just decided, that wasn't nice. It was a bit too long as well. I wanted something short but sweet and that rolled off the tongue, and I just thought Lady Spitfire did. And it's different, and it really is me. You all know me as Charlotte Rigby, but I love my nickname because people used to call me Char, they used to call me Lottie, and I always believe you should call someone by their actual, real name, or have like a catchy, nickname. So that's why I decided the name that I've got on my channel. So question number 2. What is my favourite cuisine? So my favourite cuisine is any sort. So I like Chinese, Indian, Greek food, Spanish food, Middle Eastern food. I like any food. So I really can't, pick what my favourite is. If I really had to, it probably would be paella, which is a Spanish dish. So that's traditional to my dad. He's Spanish, I'm half Spanish. That's answered another question that I was going to bring up later down the line in this video. So question number 3, why did you set up your channel? So originally I set it up to do makeup tutorials, and then I got my diagnosis in 2015, a couple of months after I set up my channel, of finding out I had fibro. So it'd been a long time before I found out that I had fibro, and I was doing all my crafts and I didn't really have a hobby, and everyone said, you're off sick at the moment from work, why don't you do something, to amuse yourself? Because when you're doing something like a hobby, it makes you feel a lot better, because when you're poorly from work you can get a little bit down and a bit depressed, and I was going through a bit of that just before I set up my channel, and then I took a break away, as you all know, because I was getting married and I was moving, and then I came back. So I hope that's answered that question. So number 4, what pets do you have? So I have an adorable dog. She's called Trixie. She's an Alsatian, so German Shepherd cross with a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. So a lot of you have been asking me what that breed is. That's a breed, I believe, only in the UK. I might be wrong. It might be all over the world, but I know a lot of you who watch me in the States don't know what a Staffy is. So they're Staffordshire Bull Terriers, and I believe they're here in the UK, and it was a breed that was bred with another dog as well. I will have to research that a little bit better, but I hope that's answered that question. So number 5, what's your favourite makeup? So I like vintage style makeup. Also, I find it suits me better. I'm not really into all of this contouring. Yes, I do it now because, I like to do different styles. But yes, the vintage pin-up look is my favourite look. like Marilyn Monroe, you know, anything like that. I just feel it suits me as well, and I've got a lot of beautiful dresses that are 1950 style, so I'm hoping to do another tutorial at some point where I show you some of my outfits and some more of my pin-up looks, and I've got a collaboration coming up as well. Not sure what that's going to be doing, but I've got two. The first one's a springtime look, that's with another lady called Wendy, and the second one I've just only started working on that, and that's with another lady called Rebecca. They're both YouTubers, lovely people they really are. Sorry, I don't want to get sidetracked of this. Where am I? So question number 6. Let me see. What's that? How many children do you want to have in the future? Okay, so that's a little bit personal. I would love to be blessed with children. I really do. You know, I do hope so in the near distant future. So I hope that's answered that question. So number 7. Have you got any holidays planned for this year? Yes, I have. If you haven't viewed my channel before and you're quite new, I know I've got a lot of new subscribers. I'm going to Italy in October. I'm going on a cruise. I'm really excited. Not been to Italy before, so I'm hoping to do some more travel vlogging as well. So number 8. What are your plans for your channel? So I'm hoping to do some gardening videos, and I'm hoping to do like a little herb garden. As you know, I got some plants given to me for Easter from my mum and dad and my granny, so I've got a beautiful plant out there at the moment in my garden that's been potted for me by my mum. It's just a lot easier for me, you know, to look after this particular plant because I know it needs a lot of care. So it's like a pinky colour. So I'm hoping to do like monthly updates of my garden and what I'm planting. So I'm looking at seedlings at the moment. So I'm hoping to grow sage because, you know, I'm into the paranormal, and I believe it's a herb that's beautiful with like pork, with pork with pork, and obviously I'm going to start making candles, and I want to have fresh sage in the candles. I want to plant lavender as well, because that's brilliant for my illness. It really, you know, helps. So, right, let's get on to number 9. I'm nearly there. I'm only doing 10 questions today. So question number 10. Let's bring it up. What music are you into? So I like quite a lot of music. One of my favourites has got to be like Mumford and Sons, music like that. And I like a couple of the, how can I put it, like dance music, because I know it's all different all over the world, like the different names, but I like dance music mainly, you know. Number 10. What are your favourite sports, and do you play any? So yes, I used to play a lot of sport when I was at school, and then I continued that as well into my adult life. So I used to play badminton every Friday. I used to go to the gym a lot with my mum. So before I got ill, I was extremely active as well. But yes, I want to get fit and start playing badminton again. I adore the sport, I really do. Some people think it's quite slow. It's not, it's very fast paced. And the other sport I really love watching, I've gone to many games, is rugby league. So if you're from the States or anywhere else in the world and you're not quite sure what that is, it's like rugby union, but it's just a faster form of rugby. So I hope that's answered a lot of your questions. I'm going to do a part 2 to this video as well. Another getting to know me tag, because I've had a lot of questions. So if I haven't answered your question today, please leave down some more questions, you know, for me to answer in my next video. So I think I might do another Q&A getting to know me tag next month, and you know, I'm working on a lot of projects at the moment for my channel. I'm trying to keep my channel very positive. So you all take care, have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!